We're just a couple of nerds getting sidetracked with side quests. I'm Adam.
I'm Kaya, and every day is a new side quest.
Hello, Wanderers. Welcome back to Layton's Mystery Journey. We managed to solve the case of the missing clock hand, so now on to case 2, whatever that is. Again, I'm still not sure if this game has a larger overarching story or what, but yeah, let's get right into it. We are back at their Layton Detective Agency, I believe. And yeah, how did you like the basket, Cheryl? Was it comfortable sleeping in there?
Yeah, thanks, Ernest. It beats sleeping on the streets, that's for sure. Or worse. Anything to stay out of Battersea.
Well, if there's anything else at all that you need, do let me know. I hear you're homeless at the moment, Cheryl. You're welcome to live here at the office for a while if it would help.
Yes, that would be a big help. This memory loss thing is a real rough deal. I don't know who I am and where I come from. I just suddenly found myself wandering the streets. That's the first thing I remember.
Until you spotted one of our flyers and decided to enlist the services of the best detective in town. Yes, that was one of the leaflets I designed that you picked up, Cheryl. Miss Layton had done absolutely no advertising at all since she set up here, you know, so I decided to take matters into my own hands. Although, we still haven't had any business. Apart from a vagrant canine.
Oh, well, excuse me for merely being man's best friend.
Now, Cheryl, I didn't say I was dissatisfied. In fact, I plan to use your dogginess to the full.
You do? Ow. Actually, maybe I don't want to know.
By having you do what dogs do best. Using your nose, following the scent of a villain from the scene of a crime, for example. Oh, I say, Miss Layton, what a champion idea. Yes, Cheryl can perform police dog duties with his heightened sense of smell. He'll be a wonderful asset to the agency.
I hate to rain on your parade, but this doggy's nose knows no notable smells at all.
Sorry, that was too many no's. It was a lot. Are you telling us you can't smell anything?
Not exactly. I mean, I can smell things, but no better than a human can, I'd say.
Really? Oh, what a disappointment. I was thinking I might actually find a use for you.
Well, sorry I'm such a letdown.
Never mind, I'm sure Cheryl will prove useful in other ways. Man, saying Cheryl, the way it's shortened of like Sherlock, but Cheryl, with other words is really hard to read sometimes. Like, I'm sure Cheryl. Sure Cheryl. Answer the goddamn phone.
Why me?
Well, if you can't help sniff out the truth, the least you can do is take phone calls from him. He's a dog, Cat. I don't think people will understand him.
I'm a dog.
I'll get it. It could be someone with a job for us. What can I set you working on, Cheryl? You'll have to pay your way somehow. Wow. She's adamant about finding this dog some work to do. Cleaning the toilet, perhaps? Or filing? No, your paws prohibit so many tasks. Oh, I've got it! You could be the Layton Detective Agency mascot. We'll stand you on prominent street corners, touting for business.
Oh yeah, and I'll throw in a free massage as well.
Ah, it looks like Ernest is finished on the phone. That was Inspector Hastings from Scotland Yard, miss. Inspector Hastings? Does he have a new case for us? A murder, actually. A murder? A big case at last! Well, yes, except, well, it seems it's not that simple. The inspector said it was probably a murder, but might not be a murder. But actually, it seems it probably is a murder. Maybe.
It's not that hard. Did someone get killed by someone else, or didn't they?
I don't know. But the inspector wants you to meet him at Scotland Yard immediately. A murder? That might not be a murder, but probably is a murder. Maybe. Well, it's certainly intriguing. I smell a mystery that needs unraveling. Oh, bother.
What's the matter with you?
It's the last day of the Riverside Festival, that's all. I'd rather hope to invite you to accompany me to watch this show this evening, Miss Layton. Oh yes, I'd forgotten the festival was on at the moment.
What kind of festival is it?
It's a London tradition. It takes place on the banks of the Thames. It's a hoot, Cheryl. There are street stalls serving food and drink and stage performances and... oh, it's all rather fun. It goes on for a whole week, but today is the last day. As the climactic finish to the festivities, tonight will be the Riverside Show of Devotion.
Yeah, sounds like a real hoot.
Oh, it really is. Lots of young men and women who are in love line up on opposite banks of the Thames to face each other and declare their mutual love.
What, in front of everyone else?
Absolutely. They say that couples who declare their love at the Riverside Festival will find eternal happiness together, you see. Really, I had no idea about that part of the festival. It's jolly romantic, don't you think? I was hoping to escape Miss Layton so we could watch the show together, but now...
Didn't it say it happens every year? There's always next year then, isn't there, Romeo?
Perhaps not, actually. Numbers have been dwindling in recent years, you see. There are rumors that they might even abolish the festival altogether. This may very well be our last chance to experience it. I must admit, it does sound appealing. Really, the romance of it all gets to you too, does it, miss? Oh, joy. Haha, sorry, Ernest, it's the food and drink stalls you mentioned that have piqued my interest.
Ruled by your hunger, not your heart, you should be a dog.
Food at festivals always tastes better for some reason, don't you think? It's the atmosphere, I suppose. Yes, I couldn't agree more. It's sharing with that someone special that really does it, isn't it? Yes, well, we mustn't keep Inspector Hastings waiting any longer, I suppose. Come along, you two. We need to pop over to Scotland Yard. Of course, miss.
Why do I need to come?
Because you need to earn your keep. You're getting free lodging here at my office, remember? Unless you prefer the street corner advertising we discussed before.
I'll grab my lead. Starting to think I picked the wrong agency here.
Oh, yeah. It definitely seems like that, Cheryl, doesn't it? Case 2, Murder on the Thames. All right, I'm excited. Let's see what this case is. It's a murder, so it's already bigger than the last one. But also, they said it might be a murder, but probably for a murder, but maybe not. What is a murder?
So this is the famous Scotland Yard, isn't it? Not much of a yard. And it's not in Scotland either. As a dog who likes open spaces, both revelations are a bit of a disappointment. It's actually quite imposing, isn't it?
I'll say. Don't forget that the Metropolitan Police are responsible for keeping the peace across the entire city of London. This is a very special place, and not least because it's where Miss Layton and I first met. It's one of my most treasured memories. Such a fateful meeting, wasn't it, miss? There's no time for reminiscing, Ernest. Inspector Hastings has a possible murder, or maybe not, he needs our help with. Come along, let's go in. Oh, sorry, miss, where you are. Case codas have been added to Cat's Bag. Hey, you. Hello, what have we here? Catria Layton and Co, no less. Good to see you at the yard, ma'am. Inspector Hastings is investigating the latest case with a rather small team of officers. A select few, you might say, ha. And after your brilliant performance on the Big Ben case, I'm not at all surprised to find you among them, ma'am. Gosh, you've made a name for yourself already, miss. Yes, which means we'll have to work hard and solve this case too. I have expectations to live up to now. What's this? Yeah, buses. Hint coin. I need to find out that hint coin since I keep fucking messing up every goddamn puzzle. Alright. That's probably good. Let's go. Oh yes, I forgot to mention that we can return to the agency at any point, you know. Okay. Alright. back in. Let's go. We don't need to return to the office. We need to get this story cooking. Something's not right. Oh, what is it, miss? Don't you think it's unusually quiet here at the police headquarters considering a murder has just been reported? Yes, I suppose you're right. I don't see many officers rushing about following leads or anything. Oh, look, there's Douglas Dirt, the reporter from the London Times. Ah, let's go and ask him if he knows anything. If anyone will know, it's a reporter. Hello there, you're on the same trail as me, I dare say. You've heard about the incident at the Riverside Festival, I presume. A murder no less. What a dark world we live in. So it was a murder then? Yes, probably. Or maybe not, but it does seem likely. Then again. Oh, I thought of all people you'd know at least. Well, the word on the street is it was a murder, but the police haven't made a statement either way. Seems a bit odd, don't you think? A murder at one of London's biggest events should be front page news. It looks like we're just going to have to get the facts from the horse's mouth. If by horse you mean Inspector Hastings, he passed through here not long hence. I pressed him to give me the lowdown, but he gave me the cold shoulder. I think he's probably still in his office. Ah, thanks for that. We'll go and find him. No need to thank me. All I ask in return is a little addition of any dirt you happen to pick up. Anything at all will do. God, reading British words with these accents. My brain's not built for it. Oh God, a puzzle. Hello, Miss Layton. I came across this puzzle during the course of my investigations in a certain case. Mum's the word, of course, but I can't figure it out. Oh, could I see it? You could indeed. This is a very puzzling puzzle. I'd certainly appreciate your assistance. All right. Another puzzle. Puzzle 14, pizza preferences. Piping hot pizza has just been delivered, so it's time to get onto the plates pronto. It's been pre-sliced, and you just need to make sure all 3 children have precisely the same amount. But, there's always a but, each child has a particular ingredient that he or she doesn't like, so you can't give them slices with toppings they won't eat. I mean, this is tomato and bacon, so he gets that. Like, they're not gonna eat that. This is an egg and bacon. Neither of them are gonna eat that. The rest, I don't know if it matters. Like, I mean, obviously it will matter, but let's give him that. Give them that. Give them that. So it's divided equally. What if I get rid of that? And they're both missing a slice. But if I give them this, and then give the rest to them. Or do they have too much? I don't know, let's try it.
This should do it, I think. Not
Yeah,
good,
no.
Catriel, not good.
Yeah, I kind of thought they had too much. That's fine. Have precisely the same amount. So let's put these back for now. So yeah, so he's got 6 slices. There's 4, 4, 7, 7. Yeah. So let's put these 2 back. Let's put these ones back. All right. So these were the ones. Sorry, where they go there because he doesn't want bacon. He doesn't want an egg. This has both, so it goes to her. Same thing with this one. So they have 4. They have 2. I mean, what if we give them that? They have 5 and 4. I guess how many slices are in total? Each pizza has 6, right? Yeah, and there's 4 pizzas. Were they all full? I think they were all full. So there's 24. So then they each need 8 slices. So they need 8 slices. So if I do this, this looks right. Nope. Gotta actually put it there. Yeah, there's no bacon. There's no tomato. There's no egg. It's got 5 and 3 is 8. 6, 2, 8. 6, 2, 8. Should work.
I've seen how to solve this now.
Yeah!
Any puzzle solved.
We did it. That one wasn't too bad. I just rushed through it a little quickly at the beginning. Alright. Let's go talk to Mr. Hastings, Inspector Hastings. And of course, I'm going to look around a little bit, like... They always put hint coins in such a random spot. Which is, again, it's the kind of thing where it's like, when you're playing on the 3DS with the stylus, you're just tapping the screen everywhere. Be like, give me my hint coins! But having to control this with a joystick, with like this, the Joy-Cons, is very, that was the wrong button. Is a little more tedious. Alright, let's go talk to Hastings. See about this murder, non-murder. Now then, where's the inspector? Oh, look, there he is, over there. Gosh, his face is as black as thunder. This must be a terribly troublesome case. He always looks like that. Perhaps he finds every case troublesome. Let's ask. Just look around for a second. Alright. This clock is absolutely spot on, isn't it? To the second. Well, sure, hell. Having accurate time references is a vital part of the investigative procedure. Quite right, Ernest. Police and detectives alike always have to make sure they have the correct time. Alright, let's jump into this puzzle. An old clockmaker needs help setting the time on these 3 clocks. The clocks each say 3 different times. One says 4:05, one says 2:18, the other says 3:05. One of the clocks is 32 minutes fast, another is 28 minutes slow, and one of them is stopped completely. God. Wait, so they all should be the same time. I mean... Not good with clocks. 32 minutes fast, another is 28 minutes slow. And one of them is stopped completely. I mean, I feel like the odds are the 4:05 one is the fast one. Because what? Or maybe it's the 3:05. The 2:18, if it's 28 minutes slow, I'd bring it to what? 2:46? If the 3:05 is 32 minutes fast, It wouldn't be the same time. They should all be the same time, is what I'm gathering from this thing. So it's kind of just a math problem in some context. Because I feel like two of them should match up. Right? Four, 5. I'm assuming the pictures never actually give information, do they? That's what I'm gathering. Because in my brain, I'm like, well, that's swinging. So I feel like that would mean it's still working, but who knows? Because that's the 305 one. Alright, so if the 405 one is 32 minutes fast, that would be 3 3 33, right? Maybe. Because it'd be, 5 minutes to get to 4, which would be 27 minutes. And then you got the, the hour, the 60 minus 27 is 33. I feel like that might be the right, because then if the 305 one is 23 minutes slow.
This puzzle's got some bite.
Ah,
Ain't nothing but the hound's dog.
I did it. Yeah, I figured the 18 one seemed too weird, but I also like to be behind. But also, yeah, like, if two of them match up and one of them is completely stopped, then obviously that's going to be the correct time. That wasn't too bad. As much as I'm not great with time puzzles. Was not the worst. Alright, let's... Yeah, let's just talk to Hastings. What do you got, Hastings? Ah, you're here, cat. Good, I've been waiting for you to show up. I see you've got your usual entourage with you. We don't actually allow pets in the yard, but I'll turn a blind eye for now. I hear there was an incident at the Riverside Festival. Yeah, that's right, and the festival's in full swing already. I was actually planning on taking me better halfway along tonight to watch the show, but now this has happened. People are saying it's a murder, is that right? Who told you that? Oh, it was me on the blower, wasn't it? But like I said, we don't know for sure. What exactly did happen, Inspector? Well, I'll tell you what I know so far. Early this morning, a man and a woman fell from opposite banks into the Thames and haven't been seen since. But it sounds like it was no accident. The man was pushed by someone. Then it's clearly a murder. The woman on the other end chucked herself in. Gosh, a murder and a suicide. You're not suggesting the two events are unrelated, but just happen to occur at the same time coincidentally. We haven't managed to ascertain yet whether they're unrelated or not. There's people trolling in the river as we speak, but we still haven't found either one of them. This is making my head hurt already. On the phone before, you said it was probably a murder, but might not be a murder. What did you mean by that? Do you know anything about the victims at all? According to our investigation so far, the girl was called Vic and the bloke was called Tim. Last name is not forthcoming. Both of them lived on Chancer Lane, it seems. Well, blow me down with a feather. Everything seems to happen on our street. Apparently the pair were set to appear as part of the Riverside Show devotion tonight. I wonder what's behind all this.
It's my job to find that out, Sunshine. Seems I was requested personally to handle the investigation. And not only that, I've been told not to involve too many officers. On the one hand, I'm flattered. On the other, I'm flummoxed. There isn't exactly much to go on. And I'm hampered by having so few officers at my disposal as well. Which is partly why I asked you to come down here, Cat. You couldn't lend me a hand, could you?
I see. So that's the situation. Tell me, who is it that asked specifically for you, Inspector?
I'm just on my way to see the person in question now, as it happens. Tag along. I'm led to believe I can find her down at Guildhall.
Guildhall? You mean the town hall on Gresham Street?
Yep, that's the one. Come on, shake a leg.
All right then, lead the way.
I don't remember if that's what the inspector sounds like, but man, doing that hurts my voice. And it probably doesn't even sound great either. All right. To Guildhall. Let's see what these people know. See what they got for us. Why'd they ask for Inspector Hastings specifically? So this is Guildhall, is it? You can almost taste the history here.
It's bustling, isn't it? Especially considering the late hour.
It's the Riverside Festival, that's why. It's keeping everyone busy.
So, who is this person? Who's the person that asked you to handle the case then, Inspector?
That would be the Mayor of London herself, Miss Pipper Loanita.
Oh yes, I've seen her picture in the papers. A very sharp-looking young woman. They say she's really been shaking things up since she took office. She sounds like a force to be reckoned with.
That she might be, but that doesn't help us find her. Where in this rabbit warren do you suppose she's hiding?
Why don't we ask that woman over there?
Hey, it's Gudrun. Gudrun. I don't remember how she pronounced it. Gotta always look for hidden coin. Clock. They're usually like on tops of things, like, you know, clocks and lamps and things like that. Well, let's talk to her first, because she's got a puzzle. Gudrun, well done. Oh, hi there, 1212, how you doing? London's such a great city, I found so many puzzles while I've been running around, and I do love puzzles. Look, I came across this one just now. She's so active. No, the matches are lined up to show the number 3706. By taking away one match, you can spell out the name of a sport. Which sport is it? What? I mean, the only sport I can think of is golf. That has 4 letters. What other sport would even fit that? And I mean, in fairness, it kind of looks like golf as much as it looks backwards. / upside down. I don't know. I'm just going to try golf. See if that works.
This should do it, I think. Puzzles are made for solving.
Yeah. Yeah, see, they flicked it around, so it wasn't just me. If you turn the whole thing upside down and then take away one match away from the E, it spells golf. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. That was fun, thanks. Oh, you're very welcome. Great exercise for the brain, huh? Hey, want to come for a run with me as well? Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure I could keep up with all the 1-2s. I think I'll have to pass, sorry. Alright, now to talk to this person, who I'm assuming is the actual person we're supposed to talk to. Excuse me, would you point us in the direction of Mayor Loanita's office, please? Oh, the mayor? Yes, she's, probably in her chamber. I should think so anyway. Probably. That's it. Really make us believe you know what you're talking about. I'm Miss Loanita's, secretary. Hesitate. Pleased to meet you. Did you need to, see the mayor about something? She's extremely busy today. I'm not sure that she'll, have times to fit in any unscheduled appointments. I didn't realize the mayor had so much to do.
Oh, well, Miss Loanita is a very dedicated individual. As I'm sure you'll know, she's taken it upon herself to totally revolutionize the way the city is well governed. At present, she's, pushing forward her plans for environmental projects, as well as welfare reforms. Golly, she certainly does sound like she keeps herself busy. Yes, and of course now it's, the festival as well. Is the mayor personally involved in the running of the festival then? Most definitely. Mayor Loanita goes to extreme lengths to ensure the festival's success. Every year, she plans a great deal of the events herself, and she's always present on site to oversee the setting up and other arrangements. And this year's festival is on a larger scale than last year's, so it's been all hands on deck around here. Well, I'm very sorry to be disturbing you at such an obviously busy time. If you could just tell us where the mayor's office is? Of course, it's just inside and up the stairs. Good day. The mayor sounds so busy. I wonder if she'll agree to meet with us. Well, it was her who asked the inspector to investigate, so I would think she'll make time. But let's go and see. Good point, Kat. She asked for the inspector, so I mean, if she really wants things done, I feel like she should meet with us and give us some goddamn information. Mayor Loanita. Ah, that's her over there. Good. Let's go and talk to her then. Don't mind me as I look around your room for random coins that the game puts in very peculiar places, like your degree or achievements, maybe your desk too, or your trophies, or this random picture of an old dude. No. Or the fact that you have a mysterious mask about your desk. That's so weird. Mayor Loanita, sorry to bother you when you're so busy. Inspector Hastings, CID. Ah, Inspector, I'm pleased to finally meet you in person. And your colleagues are? Ah, yes, these three, well, these two, and the dog, are from the Layton Detective Agency. The Layton Detective Agency? That's right, I've enlisted their help for this case. Miss Layton has proven herself an extremely capable crime solver. Only other day, she helped solve a very difficult case for us. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mayor Loanita. Catriel Layton at your service. Feel free to call me Cat if you prefer, or Catriel. I really don't mind. And I'm Miss Layton's loyal assistant, Ernest Greaves. Hello, Ernest. And your dog? Is she also a part of the Layton team? Absolutely, although she is a he. Cheryl performs police dog duties for us. He's indispensable to the work we do. She. Well, that's good to hear, because the success or failure of the Riverside Festival really hinges on resolution of this case. In fact, I hope you won't take offense, but I'd just like to see your skills in action by having you solve this little puzzle. Alright, bring it on, Mayor! Boy meets girl. Boy and girl are lost in a maze. Guide them each in turn along the paths until they meet. Switch between controlling the boy or the girl using L and R and moving them using the direction buttons. When they tread on a switch on the ground, any gates with matching flowers elsewhere in the maze open. Okay. Okay. Let's get back here, because nope. Go down. Actually, I probably want him on the red one, I guess. Put her in the blue one, and then now she comes back. Yeah, that one wasn't too bad. I feel like the
This should
yellow
do it, I
one
think.
wasn't even really used.
Puzzles are made for solving.
Yay, they meet. Well, that's very impressive, I must say. Your puzzle-solving skills are abundantly clear. I feel confident that I can entrust you the Riverside Festival case to you now. Oh yes, Miss Loanita, you can count on us. There are a number of troubling points about this case, most notably the stark resemblance to the legend of the Thames. I'm not aware of a legend of the Thames, I'm afraid. I seem to recall hearing something like that before, but I forget the details. Allow me to explain. The tale goes like this. Long ago, a young man and woman, each from a distinguished London household, fell in love with one another. However, the two families were enemies, so the couple's love was forbidden. They were forced to arrange clandestine meetings every night, each coming as close to the other as they could on opposite banks of the river. The woman's father learnt of their activities and arranged one stormy night for her lover to be pushed into the river. What a stinker! The current was too strong for the man, and he was swept away to his death. Witnessing her lover's tragic end, the woman was heartbroken and threw herself into the river as well, ending her own life. I see. It's said that the couple's bodies were found days later, locked in an embrace. From then on, the ghosts of the couple were believed to draw young lovers to the river on clear, starlit nights as they lamented their tragic fate. So to appease the uneasy souls of the departed lovers, a festival was established. And that's the origin of the current Riverside Festival, I presume? That's right. It's a terribly sad story, but in the end, the couple were united in love. Which is what led to the belief that gazing at your loved one across the Thames will bless your relationship with good luck. Oh yes, that's the idea behind the Riverside Show of Devotion, which is happening tonight, of course. But what an extraordinary similarity between the legend and the case we're currently investigating. Yes, it's either an incredible coincidence or someone contrived to mimic the legend on purpose. Interesting. It's a terrible shame that such a dreadful crime has sullied the festival. So many Londoners have been looking forward to it. We must get to the bottom of it at once so that the people's minds can be put at rest. I was told you'd ask for me to lead this investigation using a very small team of officers, Miss Loanita. I don't understand why you wouldn't want the whole force working on it if it's important to get to resolve super quickly. Yes, the problem is a great many members of the public are present at the scene because of the festival. If we send in swaths of police officers, we'll utterly destroy the atmosphere. After all, we're not even sure if it's a murder, an accident, or a suicide that we're dealing with. I should like to avoid alarming the public by keeping the investigation as low-key as possible. I see. Still. Inspector Hastings, everyone tells me what a talented police officer you are. They do. Yes, I hear you're dedicated and passionate about your work. One of the most admired detectives of Scotland Yard, I believe. Which is why I know I can rely on you to carry out this investigation swiftly and discreetly. Well, I don't know what to say. After such high praise, I can hardly turn you down, can I? Thank you, Inspector. And I'm grateful to you. Too, Miss Layton, and your assistant. Now, I'm afraid I'm rather busy. After the show of devotion tonight, the mayor always makes a speech. Of course, yes, we'll let you get on. Thank you. The festival is very close to my heart, so I do hope you'll get results soon. You just leave it to me, Miss Loanita. One of the most admired detectives at Scotland Yard. He's certainly dedicated and passionate about his job, but that's something of an overstatement, isn't it?
Just a bit.
Shh, he'll hear you, Miss Layton. Alright, so we got, at least at the moment, you know, based on the title of the game, this still seems like maybe a side case, I don't know. You know, seems unrelated to the Millionaires conspiracy, but maybe it's just the you know, the beginning, the thread to pull you in kind of thing, so... So we'll dive deeper in this one and figure out, is it a murder? Yes, probably. But maybe not. But it is, but yeah, maybe. We'll find out. Probably not in the next one, I don't know, but we'll find out soon enough, so stay tuned for that. But until then, I'll see everyone in the next one. Goodbye.